First and foremost, people, welcome back into Off the Rips Whiskey and Cards tonight. No coffee. It's all booze, baby. Let's do it. If it's your first time in, I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight's going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to focus more on a different topic, and then I'll do some card talk. We'll never not have a card talk. So, anyway, without further ado, this is the age of overanalyzation. I overanalyzed something today. I'm guilty as charged. Even I do it. Yep, it's the truth. What happened to using our instincts, people? We don't do it. I try to make sure I always give my gut the call, but it doesn't always work that way. That's for sure. And our instincts, it's not all the time we need to use them, but when the time's right, we need to know when the time is right and use them because it's important. Because a lot of things in life are a feel game, and when you got that little voice, that little kick in your head, don't ignore it, that little feeling, just take a hold of it and act. I'm going to say that. It's something I need to work on for sure. So, anyways, I think we do prefer others to make decisions for us. Why not? Let's make things easy. You make the decision. What do you want to eat today? How many times have I had to make the decision for people of what we're going to eat today? That's fine. We can eat what I want to eat then. That's cool. But you get what I'm saying. We have freedom to make decisions and choices, and we should cherish that, I think, all the way to the grave. No question about it. If you have to get sick of making all the decisions, somebody needs to start making some decisions. Damn it. So, anyways, like I said, why not have more control? When you can and when you should. And your opinion always counts. Say what you want. Hell with them. Seriously. So, sometimes we overanalyze to the point where we don't take risks. And we need to take risks in life. There's no question about it. If we want to sit back and play safe games, then so be it. There's not going to be excitement. There's not going to be those high moments, And life's not all about highs. Trust me. The lows will make you. And they'll break you. That's the fact. That is the fact. And you can challenge me on that, but you're going to lose. That's for sure. And in taking those risks, I encourage you to ask for advice because I think that's important. As I say, use your instincts. Risks are not made for instincts all the time. Sometimes you do need to make that quick, choppy decision that might involve some risks. But if you got time to just feel out that risk a little bit and get a little second opinion, then put your thoughts, mix it up, you're going to be a lot better off. Then you can make a very good decision on whether that risk is worth taking and go from there, So, anyways, we're going to take a little break from the overanalyzation, a little intermission here. It's kind of hot and heavy getting it started. We're going to get a little more hot and heavy. Trust me, it's going to heat up a little more with this overanalyzation bullshit because it is the age of overanalyzation. I didn't buy Topps Finest today because I overanalyzed it. The price, and I never looked at the cards as far as what they look like. And I'm not upset that I didn't buy it, trust me. But, I might have underanalyzed it to begin with, and I didn't buy it. So there's two sides to this. You can overanalyze and you can underanalyze. But just didn't have enough information on Topps Finest. When I went to analyze it tonight, it was sold out. So look at me, Mr. Overanalyzation, up in this you-know-what. So that's fun. We love it. We love it. I hope you noticed that box down here. Got my PSA back. Yeah. my first ever 10 card submission, and it was cards that I thought had a really good shot at getting 10s and ones I really wanted graded because at that time I wasn't a member. They sent me $50 off, so I used it, and it just made sense at that price. It would be about the same as like a discount with them. So I picked 10 really cool cards that I wanted to get graded, and here we are. They're back. So today, FedEx, you got to sign for these when you get them, probably depending on the value. And so I wasn't going to be around. I was working. So I had FedEx just take it to shipping and packing office. And so after work, I got my bike ride in. I rode over. And at first, the guy's like, are you sure it's here? Like, I haven't seen our ground guy all day. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's here. You know, I showed him the stuff, and the gal came over, and she's like, tracking number, and so he should have checked the tracking number. He was looking for my last name, so he didn't see it on the package. So then they found it. But I had a little bit of like, is it not here? I didn't show any of that nervousness and whatnot. So got it. It was about to storm here, so I biked hard home. It's probably about a 20-minute bike-ish. And yeah, got her home, safe and sound. I had a backpack, so I was going to stay dry regardless. But yeah, so it's here. You're going to see that here very shortly after I finish up the overanalyzing part of the deal. So we want to analyze what we're doing wrong, but it's okay to do that, you know. Recognize it, but don't overanalyze it. Don't get caught up in it. Don't be like, hey, beating myself up. God, maybe I'm abusing something I shouldn't, or you're playing a sport and you're just not doing something right. It's like, you know, you're going to tend to beat yourself up over it, you know. But I think it's important in life to find that medium of, if you enjoy something, I think it's okay to do it. And as long as you keep it in check and you can still live a good life, live the life you want to live, not abuse your body, you know, that's really important before you, you know, go overboard. But analyze what you can do to fix it, make it better. Overanalyze that. No, don't. Just analyze it. Come up with a good solution. And it leads me into my next thing is the solutions and the problem solving stuff. It's always evolving. You know, what's working right now for people to have success, it may not work next month. Things are always changing, and history repeats itself, sure, but you got to understand where we're at. Like right now, we're in the AI boom, and that's something we need to understand. Where this AI boom is heading, I don't fully understand it. I'm not sure I want to understand it. I like my life without robots and too much help. I think the human touch is kind of it'll become a lost art, but then in a sense, it won't, because just think about it. Like, do you want to hear a robot's song or his perfect thing, her, whatever they are? Or do you want to hear somebody's human voice and the real deal, you know? But wait, it's going to be so good, you're not going to be able to tell the difference, right? So, I don't know. There I go, overanalyzing my life away, you know? It's a shame. But, yeah, analyze what works. But know that what worked a month ago might not work today, and where are we at right now, and what's a similar approach. Maybe I need a little twist here or there. You know, definitely consider that. So, you know, it gets to the point nowadays you could see everybody what they're doing. What's he doing? What's she doing? What am I doing? F it. Just do you. Live your life, and that's what you got to do. Love it. Love what you're doing. Just live. Stay within your means, and it's going to be cool. You know, it's just so easy to see what everybody else is doing anymore. And that's fine, but just don't get caught up in it. Know who you are, do you, and you're going to be just fine. At the end of the day, your last day, whenever that may be, you may not know when that day is. You know, that dollar sign in the bank account, it's only going to mean so much. Everything you have is only going to mean so much, I think. But it's going to boil down to what kind of person were you at heart? How'd you treat people? Are you a scumbag? You know, think about that. Think about where we're at in this world. Do we want to be scumbags? Do we want to go out that way? Do we want to look like a bunch of clowns? I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, be as rich as you want to be, but still respect what really matters. And I know money's important. Don't get me wrong. I'm no fool. We got to have it. Got to have it to enjoy life, but you got to work for it. If you don't want to work for it, then maybe you shouldn't be here. Simple and plain. So, or be smart, be intelligent, figure out a way you're going to do it. So, yeah. It's a choice. Yeah, just live. It's your choice. It's your freedom. Don't underestimate that. You have the power. You got the power, people. All right. I didn't want to get too overboard on that. I try to keep it pretty clean on the channel as far as dropping F-bombs and stuff. So I really do pride myself in trying to be pretty clean on here. But nonetheless, guys, I'm not going to lie. I know what's in here, but I didn't open it. I didn't do it yet. It's not open. But we're going to do it now, and you're going to find out. You're going to find out why I'm smiling. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. This is like Christmas morning right here. 10 cards. See how they got it? 10 cards. Oh, and I know they went back to the old cases. I think they did it. So I think I got the older style cases, possibly. Wouldn't that be cool if I got the ones they stopped making? Oh, I don't want to. I don't want you to know. I wanted to start on the front. This is how I sent them in. It's how they were graded. That was the first one graded. So, all right. Cool. Probably not opening any cards today. These are the cards. Let's appreciate what PSA has blessed me with. I'm not gonna even hold you. Like, I'm not gonna hide it with my finger. First up, we got a glossy Connor Bedard. The only Connor I pulled. I did have a little concern on this one. It's just ever so slightly top heavy. It's gonna be hard for you to tell. It's not much. It's minimal. So there was nothing to be concerned about with this one. Back looks good. You know what I mean? A little white on the corners, but like very minimal. Very minimal. So I wasn't concerned about it. I said, we're sending you, Connor. We're sending you, boy. So, hey, there you are. First PSA 10. Yeah. Next up, we got LeBron James. Why wouldn't you want to get a LeBron James graded? This one may be staying with me. I'm going to sell some of this stuff. If you really like anything, shoot me an offer. You can message me or comment an offer if you want, and then maybe we can make a little deal. But yeah, we'll see. This one I'm not sure about for sale. But looky there. This is 31 out of 99. We got a LeBron James Magician Purple Hollow laser. So this was great looking card. And I was like, yeah, that's going to get a 10. Like, very little centering issues as far as like up here and up there with the lines squiggling. And yeah, like these little bulges on the edges looked really good. I thought, yeah, that's going to get it. It's going to get our 10. So, great card right there. I really, with the purple, sweet ball. Really sweet ball. That was a Lone Ranger box. That was a Lone Ranger box. Don Russ had just came out, the Don Russ, and I was like, "Hey, what the hell?" So I grabbed one, the only one left on the shelf, and it was at Target. And believe it or not, you believe it, there was a Wemby in that box too. So usually when you get a good box, it's a good box. Like, you know, we're getting into the CJ Strouds now though. So here is a Crusade. Yeah, boy. Look at that card. I love that card. I don't think that's for sale. I think that's keeper. This Crusade, it looked great. Very little centering issues. Just a little inch off on the bottom, but nothing too noticeable. That is a beautiful card with the red and the red on the PSA case. So I love that card. That is one of my favorite cards, easily. That's a beauty. We're gonna I don't want it shining too much. Here we go with another CJ Stroud. Airborne. And as you can see here on the back, there's a little less blue sky than this side. And that was my only concern with this card. And you bet. We got a 10 on that one too. That's a really nice card too. I think I might sell this one. So if you're interested in this one, get at me. Get at me. You can get Airborne. All right, you ready for Wemby time? Wemby time. Wemby time. This is my favorite Wemby I think I've pulled to date. And it was perfect. This card was perfect. Spoiler alert. Yeah, this card was perfect. It's like, I don't care if it's an insert. It's a silver. And it's going in. I mean, you just look at that card. I mean, the centering is immaculate. The corners are crispy. And, yeah. Nothing wrong with that one. That's my favorite Wemby card I think I pulled. So. And that came out of a mega box from Prism. And when I bought that, I kind of knew. I was like, oh, I should have bought more of those because it was on Walmart like late night. And I only bought one. And I got 1 or 2 Wembys in that box. I think I got 2 Wembys. But this Wemby is the original Wemby. This is the first Wemby I ever pulled. I bought 3 blasters from Target on the release. First box, second pack, PSA 10, Victor Wembanyama, base Prism. Let's go. Let's go. That's a beauty. So, I don't know if I'll part with that one either. I really don't. This one, though, another Wemby I sent in. As you can see, the back is pretty well centered. Pretty good. But the front is perfecto. Really nice. Really nice. So, there you have it. Another 10. Another 10. Can we go 10 for 10? Is that going to be a possibility? We got one more Wemby for all you Wemby fools. And then we got 2 to finish out this little PSA reveal. The 2 that I was most worried about not getting a 10 to finish up. And then here's just a plain old select of Wemby. Hindsight, I'll probably sell this one if I can at a decent, $40-$50. I'll sell it because I've pulled a few more of these. So, yep, if you are interested in that one, I'd probably be willing to go, $35-$40 on that one. But yeah, as you can see, we got Ellie on the home field advantage. These cards, I almost sold one of these cards for like $75. And I was like, I know exactly what he's going to do with it or she. They're just going to grade it and sell it because these are selling for like pretty good dollar. But we got a 10 right here. We got a 10. The only reason I was concerned is there's some surface like black marks, and I kind of scraped at it up here a little bit, but you can't tell. I was like trying to get it off, the card. But those little black marks are common in these home field advantages. So other than that, everything about these cards is spectacular. I love these home field advantages. Absolutely love them. And one last Ellie. I've pulled 2 of these. Very lucky because he was the only rookie in Series 1. And everything looks good on the back of this one. And I'm starting to see why they got a 10. Like I overanalyzed the hell out of these these home field advantages because I wasn't really sure how they were going to grade them. So yeah, there you have it. Really pretty card, these HFAs. I'm so happy to have 2 10s. I'm going to sell one, so, comment with an offer if you'd like. But I got to check eBay and see what they're going for, and maybe we can work out a deal. But definitely keeping one of those. So, anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to Whiskey and Cards tonight. Put a little twist on it, did a little something different to start it off, and yeah, we finished with 10 PSA 10s, 10 for 10. And I sent 11 more in for the NFL special here in July. And I don't expect to get 11 10s, okay? I do expect to get like 9 or 10 10s. Because I do send them in to get 10s. You should. But anyways, that's all from Off the Rips here tonight, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. And if you have, go ahead and subscribe. And, bash that like button. I would like that. I would love that. So, anyways, enjoy your day, your evening. If you're just starting your day, go get it. Get what you want in life. Love it. Don't overanalyze it too much. See you on the next one.